I got a real problem with that little promo we just played there.
You did?
Yeah, patently offensive. We got to stop that. That promo's got to be stopped immediately. Can you run that back? Is it possible? I know it kind of it automates itself and randomly picks the ones that it plays. But can you play that one back for a second, Petey, or no?
He can get it off of the feed of the air.
People wonder sometimes in the last couple of days or weeks why I've gone out of my way to remind people that the New York Jets exist. And they'll be playing NFL football games this fall. Mm-hmm. All right? And it's because of promos like that I have to be like the lone wolf at this radio station.
We are the station of the New York Giants.
We are the station of New York sports.
Okay.
We are the station of New York sports.
We certainly are.
It has never said on any of the advertising or marketing that we are the station solely for the New York Giants. We are the voice of the New York sports fan. No, but what it said was offensive. I'm sorry that I picked up on it, but I listened. All right? Mm-hmm. Whoever wrote that, I want a meeting with them immediately. Yeah. All right? I want you to hear this again. This is the promo we just played coming out of the break. And it's another shot, an uncalled for shot at my New York Jets. We are the voice of the New York Jet fan. Listen to this garbage. Play it again.
Baseball or football, WFAN runs the city. Yankees bats, Mets heat, Giants defense, Jets dreams. It's all here.
What? Mm-hmm. Giants defense. What was it? Yankees bats, Mets heat.
Is that what it said? Mets heat?
Mets heat.
Play that one more time?
Yeah, Mets heat. And with the Jets, it's dreams?
Let me hear it one more time.
Baseball or football,
who wrote that?
WFAN runs the city. Yankees bats, Mets heat, Giants defense, Jets
dreams. So the three teams you mentioned before the Jets, you picked on something that they might be good at.
Yes.
The young arms of the Mets. All right, fine. Maybe not.
Yeah, not really.
Your Peralta, whatever. Yeah. Okay, fine. Heat, the New York Yankees. Best offense in baseball.
Yep.
The New York Giants trying to build on, their defense from last year.
Yeah, but I would have went Dart there.
I would have went Dart there also. Yeah. That's why whoever wrote it probably should be fired. But it's certainly suspended for a day or two.
But the Jets' dreams.
So every other team's got something about it that fans can latch onto that you could say, okay, promising.
Yeah.
When it comes to the New York Jets, the only thing that the voice of the sports fan in New York can come up with is aspirations, dreams, hopes. That's how pathetic things are in New York for the New York Jets.
Yes.
Jesus.
What would you do? What would you say?
What happened?
What are they good at? Offensive line, an healthy offensive line.
And an offensive line that played every single game. Da, 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 da. The most consistent offensive line in football. Right. It's the fan.
Yeah.
But
the Jets and their coaching changes. What would you say?
Like, if I'm the Jets, I'm like, I'm not talking to you guys. Like, you pick something for every other team.
Jets, the owner definitely doesn't meddle.
what would you, Like, we're not supposed to pick favorites like that and take shots at the Jets in a promo.
Yeah.
That's just a blatant attack on the New York Jets. A blatant attack.
The Jets and Frank Reich.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
They've got nothing. I can't even think of anything to say.
The Jets and an offensive coordinator who's never had a winning season.
They've got nothing.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Good.
Yeah.
But I heard that, I'm like, come on, man. Like, you can't squeeze that by me. Like, play it in the mornings. Yep. Like, they're not Jet fans. Yeah. Like, Boomer's not a Jet fan. Greg's not a Jet fan. Right?
The Jets. They might tag Breece Hall.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're saying.
The Jets running game. Something.
Hopefully.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Garrett and Breece back again. FAN.
But he's not back. You don't know that.
Garrett Wilson's going to be back.
No, Garrett Wilson.
He's got a hammer. He's going to be back in 6 weeks. He'll be fine. It's fine. Yeah, he's all good. But it's like, it's so offensive.
That's not offensive.
That's a shot at the bow. That's WFAN saying, you know what, Jets? We're in a war.
Jets dreams.
We just announced war against the New York Jets.
That's ridiculous.
I'm Switzerland.
That's ridiculous.
I want no part of a war against the team I love.
They're not good at anything right now. Maybe
then do this. Then leave them out of the promo.
No, that's worse.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You can't
if you have nothing nice to say about someone.
If you
and
heard
the Jets dreams.
Yes.
What?
I like it.
What?
That's what they're best at right now.
Dreams. What? What do you want?
Well, I was just saying they could.
Don't you have a migraine?
We could put. Yeah, I do. I put the lights back on though. I'm feeling better.
Good.
I was going to say we could also put out there that they drafted a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There you go.
Yeah, but I got mocked for saying that yesterday.
Who mocked you?
I don't know, 340,000 people watched the videos, and 339,000 took a shot at me.
I know.
And I was just pointing out facts that we've done a better job recently of drafting a Super Bowl winning quarterback than both the Giants and the Patriots. I don't want to rehash it, but a lot of people seem to download that video. Yeah, there's also another one that's going out. I guess at some point earlier this year, when the Patriots were like 9-1 or something, I said on my podcast, because I did it every Wednesday, I did like my Power 5.
Before they get on you, 9-2, just before that.
Whatever, 9-2, whatever it was. Who cares? Right?
How does he not know they went 1-2 to start the season? Everybody knows
9-2, great, right? So every Wednesday I do Power 5. It was sponsored by a Power Tool company, right?
Power 5. Great.
Yeah, sponsored by Deloitte and Touche or DeWalt, whatever it's called. I don't know what the hell it's called. Yeah, DeWalt and Touche, right? I think I'm conflating two companies.
Probably.
There. I'm a big DeWalt guy too. Love DeWalt Power Tools. DeWalt. So in any event, I said right now the number one team in the NFL, sadly enough, are the New England Patriots. Well, people have taken just my voice saying it, and they've attached it to the Super Bowl. And now it's like audio trending or something like that. And it's my voice embarrassing myself by suggesting that the Patriots at one point were the best team in football. They weren't, but in the moment it seemed like a good pick.
In the moment it seemed like they were.
Seemed like a good pick in the moment. But I want to find out who at the fan has it out for the Jets with that promo. If I'm the Jets, I'm mad. And as a Jet fan, I'm upset.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm very upset about that. Yeah.
Come on. Stop it.
I mean, come on, stop it.
Stop it now. There's nothing to say about the Jets. There's not a single thing.
Then leave them out of the promo.
No, you can't just leave them out.
Leave them out.
The Yankees bats, the Mets heat, the Giants defense.
If I want to really nitpick this, the Mets heat?
Yeah, no, terrible.
The Mets heat?
Yeah, no, not good.
The Yankee bats I get.
Yes.
I don't quite get, although I let it slide, the Mets heat.
No.
What's hot about the Mets?
I mean,
matter of fact, if you talk about pitching staffs, isn't that a big question mark for the Mets right now?
Right.
Right?
Well,
I think for a lot of people it is.
Yeah, outside of the team.
Yeah.
You know.
So why not just do positive things?
The Mets money.
Like the Knicks backcourt. The Yankees offense. And that's it.
I agree. But you got to have the Jets in there.
Oh, the Islanders teenager.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
The Rangers letters.
Yeah.
No.
Again, nothing nice to say. So don't say anything.
No, you're better off saying something.
No, I just totally disagree.
You can't ignore them.
Ignore them. It's a terrible shot. I'm taking it as a shot.
The Jets have made this bed.
I'll tell you something else.
Lay in it.
Who wrote it? Pete, who wrote that promo?
We got to.
Let's see. Well, let's see what he answers.
We got a text message.
I know it wasn't me.
I didn't ask if it was you. I asked who it was.
I mean, I'm assuming it's one of two.
Okay, so who are the two people you think might have written a promo that takes a shot at my Jets?
I either think it's C-Mac.
C-Mac? He doesn't write promos, so that's a silly attack.
I barely write at all.
That's a silly attack on my partner.
All right, so then I would think that it's either...
So you're down to one.
Hurley's a Jets fan, so I don't think he'd put that in there.
So the program director possibly wrote a promo attacking my Jets.
Or Zach Martin.
Or Zach Martin, who is not a household name to everybody, but he and Paul are the two best production guys in the business. So they do all the commercials, all the reads, all that stuff, and they are brilliant at it.
Well,
nor do they write. They don't have to write that stuff. They produce all of it, and they're great at it. So you're saying basically it's the program director. That's what you just said. Your words, not mine.
Yeah.
Ryan Hurley,
he blamed him for the
our award-winning program director, is the guy that you're saying wrote an anti-Jet promo. Good to know.
I wouldn't think he would because he's a Jets fan.
Yep,
so
but you're saying he did.
Probably.
You're saying you're surprised by it, but you know for sure, like Columbo, that he's the guy that wrote it. Okay? Great. Now I know.
Hundley, his fault.
Bang.
Promos. His fault.
There you go.
I mean, he's the program director.
Here's Rob in Oyster Bay on the fan. Rob, how are you?
Craig, how's it going? Guys, how's everything?
Not great.
Up?
Yeah, I'm actually calling to tell you what the Jets are good at.
Thank you.
The Jets are good at punting the ball to the other team.
Hold on. I got a pen out. I'm going to make a list. So one is what?
Okay,
punting.
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready, go.
Yep, punting.
Punting.
They're good at missing field goals,
Hold on.
PATs.
Hold on a
Right,
second.
not missing field goals.
Missing field goals.
Not missing field goals.
Not missing field goals.
No. Missing field goals.
Missing field goals. Okay, number 3, go ahead.
Missing field goals, definitely.
Yep.
You got to put head coach hirings. They're pretty good at that.
Well, hold on.
You know.
I think from an abundance, yes, good at hiring new head coaches.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Go ahead. 4.
Let me think. What else? Oh, they're pretty good at being bad, basically. So
Good or bad.
Woody Johnson is content with just being mediocre.
Okay,
And that's why, like the Jets, like you said it before, they drafted a Super Bowl quarterback.
That's right.
He's playing for another team.
Well, by the way, but the New York Jets get credit for something the Giants haven't done since 1979, and that's drafting a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Well, actually, I don't think that's entirely true.
Oh, here we go. Who did they draft? That was a backup on a winning team. Go ahead. Who do you got?
No.
Who do you got?
No. Super Bowl winner.
Super Bowl winner.
Super Bowl winner.
As a starting quarterback?
Yes, sir.
That the Giants drafted?
Yep.
What year did they draft him?
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
You're a Giant fan. You don't know off the top of your head?
No, I don't.
Seems like something you might be proud of.
I am proud.
Search. Keep searching.
Hold on.
What do you got? Look at that laptop working overtime.
Yeah, see, that's why on my phone I'd have it already.
Go ahead. Yeah. I'm sure it's going to be a real household name.
1984 draft.
Hang on, don't tell me. The draft after, so that's the Boomer Esiason draft. 83 was the Marino draft, the great draft, arguably the greatest quarterback draft of all time.
Yep.
1984.
The 1984 draft, 3rd round, 59th overall pick.
Hostetler?
Super Bowl winner, Jeff Hostetler.
There you go.
There you go.
Still, I win. I still win, though.
You still win.
I still got
But it's not
35 years on you.
1979, 5 years later.
All right, so there you go.
Out of West Virginia.
The Giants drafted a Super Bowl winning quarterback
In the
named Jeff
3rd
Hostetler.
round.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Took you the 3rd pick. We find him in the 3rd round.
Good point.
Yeah.
Solid point.
Yeah.
Patriots got theirs in the 6th. You got yours in the 3rd.
Yep.
I wasted the 3rd pick online. And then he won it for somebody else.
And then he won it for somebody else. That's right.
Da-da-da. Those are the Jets. All right. Well, there you go.
Man,
So,
when's the last time the Jets had 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks on the same team?
when's the last time the New York Jets had 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks
that they drafted on the same team? Yeah.
On the same team?
Yeah, like the Giants did with Hostetler and Sims. Wow. Same team, drafted both Super Bowl winners.
In different years.
Well, clearly.
Obviously.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
Starting quarterbacks for the Super Bowl winner.
Starting quarterback. Should that be an easy answer for me?
No. I think the point is never. The Jets
then don't
have never
ask me
had
a question if there's no answer to it.
Well, no, there is an answer.
Because I don't like never.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
I think that's a safe bet.
I think it's
that
a safe
never's the correct
They
answer.
have never had 2 quarterbacks on the roster that had both started and won that was
right.
drafted by them in the Super Bowl.
I mean,
Same.
how many guys?
If we're going to come up with convoluted nonsense.
What's convoluted?
I'm going to come up with some convoluted nonsense.
you're just
I'm
upset.
joining the convoluted nonsense party.
Your butt hurt because yesterday went
Not
so well
butthurt.
for me. That's why you're upset. Because I had a take that no one else had ever contemplated,
Right, yeah.
and it went viral.
Correct.
That's why you're
That's
upset.
why I'm annoyed.
You should just
Correct.
get on the wave and ride
Just
it
saying.
with me. Yes.
It's as relevant.
You shouldn't fight back with more inane comments. I got that on lockdown.
I want to prove that I can stand right with you. In the inane, I'm not going to let you just hold the inane comment title.
All
I got
right.
a battle for
Well,
it.
welcome to the party.
Thank you.
There you go.
There you go.
The answer's never.
Never.
Got it.
The Giants are the only team in New York City to have drafted 2 starting quarterbacks who won the Super Bowl and played on the same team.
Yes.
Can't argue it.
That is a
Cannot argue it.
fair fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Big Mac fact.
And that's why they have something positive in the promo and the Jets tonight.
I think that's going to be a new segment we do.
What's that?
Facts from Big Macs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts
No.
from Big Macs.
Big Mac with a fact.
Yeah.
No,
that's
not working.
Something we'll come up
I'm
with
working
something.
on it.
We could figure it out.
So I'm still working on it. Ever since they foobarred What the F Wednesday.
Big Mac. That's a fact.
That doesn't
No.
work. But I'm glad we have the Mount Rushmore of things the Jets are good at today.
Yeah.
Punting, missing field goals, hiring a lot of head coaches, and being bad. So I'm glad we got that done.
Yep.
888-808-1019. Kenny's in Bridgewater on the Fan. Kenny, how are you?
Hey, Craigie. Hey, C-Mac. How are you guys doing?
Great.
You could probably put this one up on your list. When
Go
I
ahead.
was younger,
Yeah.
I was at Shea Stadium, and they had a model airplane
Yes.
halftime show. And one of the
1979.
planes took a dive.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
they took a dive and it actually hit someone in the. I was on the other side of the stadium, and it hit someone in the head, and they ended up dying like
Correct.
a day or two later.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Really?
So it was December of 1979. I don't know the exact date, but I know it was December of 79 at Shea Stadium. They brought in, I don't know if it was a guy or a group of people that were flying radio-controlled planes.
Right.
And I guess the guy lost control of the plane, and the plane hit a 20-year-old kid in the head.
Oh, my God.
In the, in the stadium, like in the crowd.
Yeah.
And he succumbed to his injuries and unfortunately passed away from his injuries.
That's terrible.
And I guess the plane hit another person as well. That person didn't die. But if I'm not mistaken, the guy was John Bowen, I think was the kid's name. He was a 20-year-old kid who died at the halftime of a Jet game at Shea Stadium. That's a true story, yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
The grand finale was a flying lawnmower.
Oh,
that took off.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. No, I remember it as a kid. My uncle tell you, I think Steve Grogan came back and maybe beat the Jets in that game, but I was too young.
So let me get this
and
right.
I just remember
this is why, 1979 is so much different than 2026.
Exactly right.
If you went to a local team and you said, I've got a guy who's the best in the world at it. Like the Flying Melendez. Like, oh, what's the guy's trick? What does he do for halftime entertainment? Yeah. And he goes, here's the deal. He's got a lawnmower that he attached propellers to, and he can radio control it, but he flies an actual lawnmower over the crowd, and the blades are going. Yeah. And you have 70,000 people there with an active lawnmower being flown over their heads.
Yeah. Doing tricks.
Oh, let's do it. Sign up for that right away. Now, I think this was just an airplane. Yeah. So I'm not sure about the lawnmower.
He said that was the grand finale.
Yeah. But wouldn't someone say, look, I'm good with the plane.
Right.
Maybe even a vacuum. Yeah. But I'm not going to let you fly a lawnmower over 70,000 people.
Not only that, he said it was the grand finale. That means the airplane had already crashed into the crowd.
Yes,
Maybe they didn't know the extent of the injury.
Clearly.
But at some point before the lawnmower took flight, the plane crashed into the crowd.
That is correct.
I don't know.
So now I'm Googling it. Obviously, the Jets got sued.
Well, I would think.
Everybody got sued.
I would think everyone got sued.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That reminds me of like the old bit on SNL, the
hold on. Pardon me. I'm sorry.
Dangerous toys, bag o' glass and all.
So it was not a plane. The kid got hit with a flying lawnmower. It was not just like a normal, like flying radio controlled plane. Yeah. And Snopes confirms that it's a true story. 45,000 fans. It was Jets-Patriots game, December. One article says the 9th, one says the 15th. Regardless, doesn't matter. It was the Electronic Eagles of the Radio Control Association of Greater New York. The group's model air show, popular entertainment previously presented hundreds of times at halftimes and other events, featured radio-controlled airplanes that performed maneuvers around the stadium, engaged in aerial dogfights, and showcased flying model planes crafted in unusual shapes. On this occasion, partway through the show, a model plane crashed into the field, a harbinger of tragedy to come after the crowd began to grow concerned about how closely some of the aircraft were approaching fans in the stands. As one spectator later expressed his unease to the New York Times, quote, they were sending those things right over the crowds. I had an aisle seat near an exit, and I had it in my mind that if it came near me, I would run. It seemed so stupid, so sick to send this thing over these people. Before the end of the 15-minute show, Philip Cushman, a Brooklyn auto collision repairman, lost control of the aircraft that was shaped like a lawnmower with a red reel and silver handle. The plane circled the stadium a few times and then abruptly nosedived into the stands 5 rows behind the Patriots bench and struck 2 spectators, 20-year-old John Bowen of Nashua, New Hampshire, and 25-year-old Kevin Rourke of Lynn, Massachusetts. Both men suffered head injuries from the incident. Rourke received emergency room treatment for a concussion and was later admitted to the hospital. John Bowen, who one observer at the scene described as looking like he had been attacked by an axe, underwent emergency surgery that evening and died of his injuries 4 days later. How about that?
That's crazy.
That is nuts. And right on par for our franchise.
I mean,
sadly enough. Yuck. Yeah.
The Jets, we stopped with the flying.
Actually, that's the promo tomorrow.
The Giants defense, the Jets, we no longer fly lawnmowers.
The Giants had Snowball Gate. The Knicks had the thumbs down gate.
Yeah.
But the New York Jets topped them all with Lawnmower Death Gate. Not funny, of course. I'm sure the Bowen family's still reeling from the terrible tragedy. Well, in 1979, what do you think the payout on that was? To make the Bowen family go away kind of thing. Sorry for the terrible tragedy. Their 20-year-old son died.
Yeah.
1979. The world was not as litigious as it is today. You think that was $1 million?
Yeah.
You do?
I would think so.
I don't know, man.
For a death?
I could see that being like a $50,000 check back then. 1979.
I mean, maybe. You would know 1979 better than I would. I don't.
You never read a book? Like, why would I know 79 better than you?
Because you were there for it.
I was 10.
No, I
You
understand.
think at 10 years old, I had figured out what an insurance claim was?
You have concepts of what 1979 was like, how much a bar of candy cost, all these things.
That's true. That's true. I apologize.
You have an idea of what the world was like.
I lashed out at you.
Sometimes you do.
I apologize for that.
Sometimes
That was
you really
uncalled
lash
for.
Out.
But you've taken shots at my Jets every day. And it just seemed like...
Well, because you come up with delusional things.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a little much. I probably shouldn't have lashed out.
Today's, it's like it's been nothing but delusional stuff.
What I said was delusional today.
Quarterbacks that are going to play, it's just like...
Today I feel like I've been non-delusional.
No, other than...
Well, I think the right word is a-delusional. Mm-hmm. The opposite of delusional.
Well, you've lashed out at the Giants. That's.
I did not lash out at the Giants.
The tact you have
I'm just saying
today.
I wouldn't hire Callahan to be on any coaching staff in America.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't know the rules of football, which he proved on the sideline in Tennessee.
He had as bad a showing as a head coach as we've ever seen.
So why would you bring
NFL.
that guy here? He's a laughing stock. Sadly.
I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
It's the first now because it's just the quarterback's coach. I don't know. I agree. It's not a great hire.
Here's Glenn in Little Falls on the fan. Glenn, how are you, buddy?
Hey, guys. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Pleasure to talk. Glad that you're back.
Thanks.
But, man, you're acting like, remember that baby in Bugs Bunny, Baby Finster?
Yeah.
In the carriage?
Yeah.
That's just what you're doing, bro.
I'm crying.
You're sitting there crying about the Jets. Like you said, they made their own bed. So that's basically the best thing you could say. What's wrong with dreaming? That's all the
what's
Jets
wrong
do
with
is
dreaming?
dream.
It's insulting.
There's nothing wrong with dreaming.
It's insulting.
Dreaming is to be a positive.
It's insulting.
People dreaming, or else they could have they could have did, the Jets from Aaron to Aaron.
By the way, solid voice there. I appreciate that. Wouldn't make sense because Aaron's not here anymore. But that being neither here nor there, it's an uncalled for shot. Is all it is. It's just a shot. It's silly. It's like if you want to pick one thing for a few teams that have something good going, then do it. I agree with you, Big Mac.
Yeah.
For the Giants, I would have done Jackson Dart or Harbaugh.
Right.
Everyone's excited about Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Excited about Jackson Dart. Mm-hmm. That's an obvious one, right? The Jets don't have one, so leave him out. That's all.
Out.
Don't say everyone else has something, but the Jets, they've got dreams. Do you know what a Jet fan's dream is like when they go to bed at night? It's a nightmare. It's not a dream.
Mm-hmm. So they should change it to nightmares?
No.
Jets nightmares.
They should just leave it out.
Okay.
They should just leave us out. Leave us alone. Stop bullying us.
That has been like
you're a bunch of bullies.
Your theme is that everyone knocks the Jets.
It's
been your theme for like 2 weeks.
Spot the lie.
No, I know, but it's their own fault.
No. Yes, it's their fault that they stink.
Yeah.
But we don't have to dump on them in a promo.
That wasn't dumping on them. They were trying to find the only positivity.
Dream. By the way, ask a Jet fan what his dreams like about this upcoming season.
0-17.
Exactly right.
So?
Yeah, that's the dreams we have.
That's the dream.
We're rooting
We'll get
for
that
a winless
quarterback
season.
eventually.
Yeah. 2 years from now, we'll get a quarterback. Woohoo! Although I do have a plan for the Jets if you want to hear it real quick. I know you're going to mock me for it, but I think
Here we go.
I think my plan, frankly, is unmockable.
Okay.
I think my plan, frankly, has no holes in it. And I gave it a lot of thought. And it's based on the Patriots getting to the Super Bowl because they're an average team at best. Like, it's a joke that the Patriots are in the Super Bowl. Average quarterback, average coach, average talent on that team. All right? Mm-hmm. Here's the idea. All right? It's going to be like a Chinese poo-poo platter menu.
Okay.
I'll give you columns to order from. And when we're done, we're going to have an edible poo-poo platter that we rave about.
Are they doing all these columns, or are we choosing from column A, column B?
No, I'm going to give you a couple columns, choose one per column.
Okay. Oh, I got you. Okay.
You been to a Chinese restaurant before or no?
Yes.
Yeah, so we get one from A, one from B, one from C. Yeah,
Okay.
It's like that.
Okay.
Good? All right. Column A, your choice, not mine. You'll answer all the questions. And then you see how genius my plan is, okay?
Okay.
Column A, your choice, Kirk Cousins or Derek Carr. Who are you taking?
Kirk Cousins.
Okay, let me write that down. Column A, Kirk Cousins. Okay, there we go. Column A, Kirk Cousins. Got it. All right. Column B. Every pick you have in the first 4 rounds of the draft. Defense. No choices. Okay? No choice in that one. I'm mandating that one.
I like that
okay?
one.
I'm going defense heavy. Okay? Column C. Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Column C.
Yes.
Malik Willis or Mac Jones as the backup to Kirk Cousins. Who you picked? Go. That's column C, by the way. Go ahead.
Because it's Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And
You're going with whom?
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. All right. So the New York Jets go into the season. Kirk Cousins is our starting quarterback. Mac Jones is our backup quarterback. And every pick we have in the first 4 rounds of the draft are on defense.
Yeah.
You build the best defense in the AFC, or as close as you can get.
With 4 picks.
As close as you can get to having a dominating defense. $87 million to spend against the cap right now as we sit here today. You spend all that money on the defense. You now have a top 3 defense in the AFC. Competent quarterback play. Super Bowl. What's up? Take your shots. I know it's hard. It's going to be impossible to.
It's impossible.
Thank you.
It's
what New England just did.
Foolproof plan.
That's what New England just did. They wrote a good defense, right? Competent quarterback play. Not great quarterback play, but he was competent during the season. And they went right to a Super Bowl.
One vote shy of the MVP.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
That means you can't.
It's faulty logic.
No.
It's faulty logigic. You can't use the vote to support his play. He was an average quarterback.
He was an MVP caliber player during the season. He had a beyond lousy playoff run and miserable Super Bowl.
Okay. So why can't the Jets do that? That's called dreams, aspirations.
That's exactly.
So I'm trying to help out.
You turn dreams into column A, column B, column C games.
Chinese
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's dreams.
Kirk Cousins.
You just said the same thing. Yeah.
Defense.
Kirk Cousins stinks.
Mac Jones.
Kirk Cousins stinks.
You see what he did with Atlanta when he finally started playing?
Okay.
Atlanta damn near made the playoffs. Had the same record as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How about that? And the Carolina.
Yes.
Yeah, Carolina. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Kirk Cousins sucks. But when he finally got rehab from that Achilles and started playing, he played damn good football. So I'm just telling you, that's my dream.
That's your dream.
That's my dream.
Kirk Cousins with Mac Jones, who the Niners, I think, have been public in saying they have no intention of letting him go. But let's just say for your dream purposes, that's a dream.
Yeah.
The two of them, so one of them's bound to be good, I guess is the point.
Yeah, that's right. And I have a legitimate backup.
And you have a legitimate backup.
Just in case Kirk Cousins, like you say, sucks, or he gets hurt, he's 40 years old, I have a qualified backup.
Right.
I spend all my money, all my draft picks on my defense. I have a top 3 defense. Aaron Glenn's going to call the defense, so it's put up or shut up time for him. I got Frank Reich working with a proven veteran quarterback. I've got a stud wide receiver in Garrett Wilson, a stud running back in Breece Hall, an offensive line that played every game together.
You can't have a stud you can't have a stud running back in Breece Hall if you spent all of your money on the defense.
You know what I'm talking about.
You got to spend some of that money.
Breece Hall's coming back.
Okay.
And now I've got a reputable team that's going to win some football games. I just solved the Jets' problems.
Sounds great.
See, you're mocking me.
No, I mean, I understand your point.
That's an answer.
Build up the defense, get a lousy quarterback in there.
No,
and
get a competent quarterback.
Okay, and assume Frank Wright will figure it out, and they'll be this year's New England Patriots.
You're selling me on Frank Reich, right? And I'll give you an example. Just let me show you how bad the Patriots were in the postseason. All right, if you take the 4 postseason games the Patriots played, they had 59 offensive drives in those 4 games, okay? Their average points per drive was 1.13. Not good. Okay? All right?
Yes.
The 2017 winless Cleveland Browns had a better offense and a points per drive number than the New England Patriots with Drake May had.
In the playoffs.
I'm going to dream the impossible dream. And if you want me to dream, because that's what we're promoting now, Jet fans' dreams, I laid out for you how the New York Jets can surprise and shock the world, Muhammad Ali, next year. Every free agent pick, defense. Every draft pick, defense. Frank Reich gets the most out of one of my 2 veteran quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins or Mac Jones. I would have got Malik Willis. You picked Mac. That's your draft, no problem.
Well, if I have Kirk Cousins, I'm assuming the offense is going to be built around a pocket passer.
Fair enough.
That more as Mac Jones.
And all of a sudden, the New York Jetropolitans become the little engine that could. So there you go.
Sure. I mean, in this imaginary world where you could just transform because of money and picks, the worst defense in the NFL by the end of the season into a top 3 defense. Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what's interesting. You are rightfully so poo-pooing the dream.
Yes.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm poo-pooing it.
Which is why doing a promo that says the Jets have dreams is so stupid. Thank you.
No, they just... Yeah,
thank you.
They have better dreams.
I gave you the dream.
That's
the dream.
Yeah, I understand.
You're poo-pooing the dream.
Yeah.
So by default, you're poo-pooing the notion that Jet fans want to hear a promo saying, and the Jets have dreams.
I never did such a thing. I never poo-pooed the idea that the Jet fan would be happy with that promo. I poo-pooed the idea that the promo could be better.